Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Week 9 edition of the LL League Insider High School Football Preview Show at lanksports.com. I'm online sports editor Keith Schweigert. Alongside me, the king of all local media, Jeffrey Reinhardt. Okay, Jeff, let's have a look at the Section 3 schedule now. Top game of the docket is the second of our two spotlight games this week. It's Lancaster Catholic. The Crusaders rolling here. They're 7-1 overall, 5-0 in section play. They're hosting Anvil Cleona. The Little Dutchmen are 5-3 overall, but 4-1 in the section, so They're looking to force a tie for first place here. I'm going to be blogging live from this game on Friday night. It's one I'm really looking forward to. Jeff, what are your thoughts?
Anvil coming off a wacky 49-42 loss to Elko. Anvil rushed for something like 450 yards in the game. Nate Myers, the quarterback, and Ricky Snyder, the running back, each rushed for 207 yards, yet they lose. That knocked them out of the tie for first with Catholic. This game would have been a little more fun if they were both 5-0, but that happens. It happens. Lost the luster a little bit. But Anvil can come in here and force a tie. They love to do that. So Anvil's offense has been good. Catholic's defense, number one in the league, 165 yards a game. That's all they're giving up. I like Catholic. I mean, they've just been humming along here ever since the Trinity loss. They've been really good. Kyle Smith has been really good. He's been efficient. He's only thrown 3 picks all year, which is just a phenomenal. As much as they throw the ball, that he only has 3 picks is really, really, really amazing. I think Catholic takes care of business. I mean, this is a game. This is kind of a circle game for them. They know if they lose, they're back in a tie. They don't want to be in a tie. Catholic wants to win the section title. They're at home. I think they're going to win.
I agree. I like the Crusaders as well. Last year, at the same point of the season last year, they got upset by Northern Lebanon, and that cost them a share of the outright title. They ended up sharing it with LS. Yep. They're not going to let that happen 2 years in a row. No. I'm liking the Crusaders here for all the reasons you assessed.
I like their focus. I like their focus.
They've won 7 in a row. I think they're going to carry it right through into the playoffs. So go with the Crusaders.
I agree.
Northern Lebanon, who we just talked about, they are 6-2 overall, 3-2 in the section. They're going to be traveling to Lampeter Strasburg.
Mm-hmm.
Pioneers are 3-5 overall, 3-2 in section play. However, starting to show some signs of life here. What do you think? Do you think they can knock off the Vikings?
I like LS. I think they've picked up speed here in the second half. They're over 500 in the section. They can still get back to 500, which is a goal, and that's something to shoot for. If they get to 500, maybe they get to districts. Who knows? You got to look at PowerPoints, but I like the way LS is going. Nate Shank has done a pretty good job, the freshman quarterback. 4 touchdown passes last week. Nothing wrong with that. So, LS is starting to feel better about itself. Playing a little bit better, that's for sure. Northern Lebanon got a pretty good snapback last week, coming off the bad Catholic loss. Beat Donegal by a touchdown. They got to go on the road here. Long trip. LS is feeling good. LS's defense, by the way, is like 6th in the league. Their defense has been really good. I'm going Pioneers. I think LS wins here and tries to get back to 500.
Yeah. I'm going Vikings just because this game means a little bit more to them. They're trying to position themselves for a district playoff
maybe
berth.
A home game.
Yeah, they're trying to get high enough that they can get a high seed and host maybe a first round game. So I like the Vikings.
Vikes. Okay, very good.
Moving on, we have Elko, who is 5-3 overall, 4-1 in the section. They're going to go to Mount Joy to take on Donegal. Donegal struggling a bit, 2-6, 1-4.
Elko's been great. 4 wins in a row. Their offense has been phenomenal. 49 points last week in the win over Anvil. Number 1 in the league in turnover ratio, Elko. Plus 13 with 23 takeaways.
Wow.
That's good. I like the Raiders.
Yeah. I'm going Raiders as well. Donegal really hasn't shown any signs that they can stop a team that's surging like Elko is. So I'm liking the Raiders as well. And finally, the last game on the Section 3 docket, winless Pequea Valley, 0-8 and 0-5. They're going to Columbia to take on the Crimson Tide. Columbia, only 1 win in the season, 1-7 and 0-5, but yet somehow they're still the 8th seeded team in the single A district playoff race.
How about that?
What do you think here? Can Pequea get their first win?
Well, maybe. I'll drop the stat of the week on you here. Sean Persh, the senior wideout from Pequea Valley, needs 158 receiving yards to become the all-time receiving yardage leader in the LL League to pass Ty Bynum. So that was a tongue twister. So 158 receiving yards for Persh, and he's all-time number 1. He's got 2 weeks to do it. He'll get it. He'll probably get it this week. I'll go Tide here. I mean, with Lightfoot, second leading rusher in the league, 1,100 yards. I don't know if Pequea can stop him. I mean, if they give him the ball 30 times, he could have a night. I'll go Tide. But I think Pequea keeps it close. This could be a close game, seriously. But I'll take the Tide here.
just once, I
Here it
want
comes.
to say that I can pick Pequea Valley,
Here it
and
comes.
this week is the week. You talk about them not being able to stop Lightfoot. I'm not sure Columbia can stop anybody. I mean, their defense has been awful all season long. With Persh there to do what he does for Pequea Valley, he is Mr. Everything for them.
Yeah.
He probably touches the ball about 85% of the time.
Yeah.
I'm not sure Columbia can stop him. One time I want to pick Pequea Valley. This is
Braves.
it. I'm going Braves in
right.
a mild upset.
Okay. Very nice.
All right.
Good job.
Well, everyone, that's all we have for this week. We remind you to join us on Friday night for our Spotlight game live blogging. Jeff will be doing the Section 1 game between Wilson and Penn Manor. I'll be doing Anvil Cleona and Lancaster Catholic in Section 3. While you're checking out those live blogs, you'll be getting all the scoring updates from games in progress from our staffers around the county. We'll also have the fastest final scores in Lancaster County up on our website Friday night. And on Saturday morning, please check back with our new scoreboard feature, which has all the game details you can possibly want. Scores, stats, game stories, and photos all in one convenient location. Thanks again for joining us, and we'll see you next week.